Welcome to Canal Days video series. Join Robert Comu, founder and creator of Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke, as he brings the past to life with fascinating stories and captivating tours. Robert's extensive knowledge and passion for our history make every tour an unforgettable experience. From public tours and presentations to private bookings for group outings, work teams, or even individual and family adventures, there's something for everyone. Explore the rich history of Massachusetts with Robert's guided tours of canals, cemeteries, churches and parks, streets, reservoirs, and homes over 100 years old. Be sure to visit holyokecanaltour.org for the entire Canal Days podcast and video series. Also find information, photos, and schedules for all available tours. You can also book private tours for groups of all sizes. Join us for Canal Days series and tours and discover the hidden gems within the Connecticut River Valley of Massachusetts. Today's episode will be exploring the Thompson Triangle on St. James Avenue in Springfield, Mass. Let's dive into history together with Canal Days.
Okay, let's go around this park, which is a triangular park called Thompson Park. The Thompson Triangle. This is the former edge of it. It was the Park Congregational Church. It's now long gone. I'll try to get a picture from the outside source up to here. And you can see that the park is over here. It's definitely a triangle, Thompson Triangle. Thompson. So we'll go into the park. It has a brick walkway inside in a big circle, and then up to that circle, and then has a beautiful fountain and statues around it, and it has Victorian homes around the whole area. So we'll walk up to the fountain, plus we'll walk the circle looking at the homes, and we'll walk the outer edge of the whole triangle. So this park obviously was made around the 1880s, 1890s. It's on three streets: Worthington Street, Clarendon Street, and St. James Avenue. And it's got a beautiful sculpture inside with three cherubs. Probably they could spout water at one point. Beautiful. Okay, now we'll go out to the next section, which is the brick walkway that circles around all. And all three corners have another brick walkway coming into the park. So partly we'll concentrate on the outsides, we walk this circle, and partly we'll look towards the inside, so we get a good view of the whole area. And it must have been such a grand sight when that found a good work. And most of these homes right now are kept in great shape. And some of them are painted ladies. That means three colors are used to make them. Most of them, yeah, I think all of them, yeah, are enormous. So I checked. They're all enormous. And when I go along the edge of the park's sidewalk, I'll tell you some of the styles that they have. All right, now this edge of the park doesn't have an outer sidewalk, so I'll start talking about some of these homes. All right, and here you have a stick-style Victorian. You can tell, a shingle-style Victorian with a wraparound porch. You can tell by the shingles and the gable on the porch head. And this one's another shingle-style Victorian. This one's 2.5 floors. That third floor is finished, so it's a 2.5 floor Victorian home. Very nicely kept. And then a brick one. And then in the corner here, you have one that nicely painted deeper pink, and also looks, from my vantage point, like a shingle style Victorian. Okay, and then I'll look in this corner here, and you got almost like a Queen Anne style tower on one edge, and then a Romanesque arched entrance to it. Okay, and then here, very nicely made. And you can see the windows above the windows have a beautiful ornament. It's an arch of a ribbon, and it has a porch on the very top. I would call that a Queen Anne, and the next one along is also another Queen Anne. You can see by the Queen Anne Tower, and beautiful second floor porch with turned columns, and then it has embedded inside next to the porch a masonry element, and that's a painted lady because at least three colors are used in it. And the first floor has a veneer of masonry stones. Okay, in the last third of Thompson Triangle, what we're going to look at is the last street, which is St. James Avenue. This is Worthington Street and Dartmouth Terrace right nearby. Dartmouth Terrace has more gorgeous Victorian homes on it. And you can see Dartmouth Terrace starts with a very gorgeous Victorian home. Okay, in the last side of this, it has a few more homes on St. James Avenue. And again, the Park Congregational Church was at the upper edge. And I'll give you a sweep through the park. It's now very sunlit. And I'm sure it looks a lot better in the summer. But it looks good all times of year. It's so gorgeous. Okay, and it's tree lined, and I don't see any bushes or flower area, but the trees look like they're all different for the most part, so that's an added touch. And thank you for coming along today to see Thompson Park.